Welcome back, everybody, to the Detroit Lions franchise. Last week, week 16, took care of business, beat the Bears in snowy Chicago, clinched the division, clinched the number 1 seed. So what we're going to do is, for week 17, this is just going to be pretty much a recap. We're going to go over stats, take a look at who won the awards, check out the final standings, and then get to the playoff matchups. See who gets to the wild card, and we'll see who we take on in the divisional round. Also wanted to take time in this one just for a quick kind of like channel update type thing. So, this, I'm going to say it right now. I know some people are going to be a little bit disappointed, but this will be the final season. This is it. This playoff run is going to be it for this Madden series. I'm pretty sure it's run its course. I know for me it has. This will be the 6th full season that I've played in this combined franchise with the Panthers. The first 4 seasons, and now the 2nd season here with the Lions. So this is going to be it. We're going to go through the playoffs no matter what. Even if, say, we lose in the divisional round, that's pretty much going to do it. I know it would be a tough way to end, but you know, you can't always have those happy endings. So, but hopefully we can do our best, try to, you know, get this Lions team something they've never had, and that is the Super Bowl and bringing the Lombardi Trophy to Detroit. That's what we're going to obviously do our best to do and end this franchise. I mean, that would be the best thing, to end this franchise off winning the Super Bowl, and we can end it there. But yeah, this is going to be it. It really, it's also had to do with obviously today, when this video is coming out, the MLB The Show has come out. I've got the 3 days earlier copy, so I'm going to be pretty much playing that right away, and especially with the minor league rosters out right off the bat. I mean, it's not like you have to wait for them like you used to. They are there, they are ready to go. So that is going to mean MLB The Show is going to be back. There's going to be a new franchise. I know somebody's asked to continue the Reds. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm just going to continue. I'm going to go with a new one. I'm trying to think of teams, so if you guys have any suggestions, there's a few teams I'm thinking of. Obviously, the teams always want to rebuild them themselves. So I'm thinking, obviously, a couple teams, maybe possibly the Texas Rangers, because they have a new stadium. So that is pretty cool, playing in that. We played in the AL West before, but going against the Astros and trying to take them down would be an interesting thing. Obviously, another team in that division is the Angels with Mike Trout. They've been such a disappointment for years. You have the best player in baseball, and you don't really reach the postseason. So maybe trying to build a team around Trout and trying to get him to the playoffs / World Series. In the Central, possibly the Royals. Maybe another Detroit team. Possibly continue this Detroit theme with the Tigers, a team that hasn't they had success maybe like 10 years ago, but they've definitely fallen off. The Royals, I was thinking possibly, but they've recently, in the past, 6-7 years, have won a World Series, so I'm not really sure about that. But still, they're a team that desperately needs a turnaround, that is for sure. And in the AL East, they're my favorite team in baseball. I'm around that, area. I grew up in Maryland. The Orioles, they're a rough team. I already did a franchise with them first time ever. That was my first baseball one here on YouTube. But I have to say, they are so much disarray that the Orioles could be another possibility of doing another one with them, because they are just in so much. I mean, their farm system's getting built up, but man, it's tough to even see anything where possibly they could be successful in the next maybe 3 to 4, maybe 5 years. Who knows? So the Orioles are definitely a possibility. As for the NL, I'm not sure if I want to go into the NL this year. I was thinking of possibly a few, maybe like one team, but I'm not sure. I think I just want to stick to the AL. If you guys have any more suggestions you would want to see, if it kind of a majority wins out for the show, for a franchise team, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of the teams I suggested. I can also put a poll up, maybe like right around here, and see what you guys think as well. So that's why Madden has pretty much run its course. We're going to end this here in the playoffs. NBA will continue and the show continue. But yeah, I think the way Madden, this will be it. Be a nice, refresher as we get into, the months down the road when we got Madden 21 coming out. And definitely will have another big franchise during Madden 21. I think for me, I know sometimes, the Madden is going to get mainly the most views out of any possibility. But I'm just having fun with this. It doesn't matter that this gets the most views. I want to make sure I still have fun with this. So for me, that's why I'm ending it. I think it's just reached the end of this Madden thing. This game obviously better, I believe, than last year, where I might have ended the franchise a lot earlier. I think the gameplay has been a lot better. It's still not the greatest. It's still not up there, but it's still better than last year. And hopefully they just improve it next year. But I think it's also, for me, a good refresher. So you get months off, and then we get back into Madden, you're ready to go. Where some guys, some of you, like Mr. Hurricane, I think Bengal out there, they do play other stuff, but I feel like you're stuck in that Madden rut for the whole year. And then when even the next Madden game comes around, maybe you're excited at first, but then it's just like you've just been doing this the whole time. So for me, I like to have a nice little break until Madden comes out, and get into baseball, get into some basketball, which now has been totally canceled. That is crazy with this whole coronavirus thing. That with basketball totally being canceled. I mean, we'll see what happens with baseball. I haven't seen anything here. Obviously, they're going to probably have to do something. The NCAA tournament's now playing without without a crowd, without attendees, and who knows? That possibly they could change their mind and say, you know what, just delay it, cancel it as well. It is crazy. It is crazy out there. What Rudy Gobert tested positive as well. Tom Hanks tested positive. So no matter what you think of this coronavirus, whether you don't think it's that big of a deal or what, just my advice to anybody out there, it's better to be safe than sorry with anything. So I'm not saying just stay in your house, but still be careful. Try not to touch anything. Try not to touch your face. That's the big thing, right? And with anything, it could be in your hands, but once you touch your face, what you touch, I think it's statistically up to like 2,000 to 3,000 times a day, whether you think about it or not. Just watch yourself. That's all I'm saying. Just watch yourself, because there's so many people out there that you can't miss work. You need the money. So just be careful whether you think about it, where you think it's not a big deal or not. Just better be safe than sorry. That's just my suggestion as I begin a little rant there. But still, it is crazy. It's crazy how everything's changed, how this is affecting everything. It is pretty crazy. So that's why, if you need your basketball fix, because you're not, who knows when the next time you're going to actually see some NBA basketball, I'll try to play as much 2K as possible. Obviously, with the show coming out, I'm going to probably play a lot of that, but still, I'll have the basketball here, so maybe get some sort of fix there. I know it's obviously not the same, but still, it's, I guess, better than nothing, really. So the way sports is, we might not have any sports to watch here in the next few weeks if everything gets canceled, and that's going to be something hopefully does not happen. I'm a huge sports guy. I love watching them every day, so it's tough. If there's nothing on there, man, it's going to be absolutely tough. So, but as I just rambled there for this whole video, you can see that we will be taking on the New Orleans Saints here in the divisional round. So this team has got obviously a nice young quarterback in Justin Herbert. They got Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas. They have some nice, solid players, and this is going to be a tough matchup. They have an aging defense, so that might help us out with our speed and with the way our receivers is, but they have very good corners as well. So their strength and their up is going to be their secondary. Now, Cameron Jordan can be still a menace, but he is 30. He's getting up there in age, but still, he can definitely create havoc for you and really just disrupt things. But you can see not much of a lot of pass rushers here. They're going to be at Marcus Williams. They're going to have more of the secondary guys, which is our strength. But our whole offense is really our strength, because we got Zeke, who can just run the ball. So that might be the strategy. You can see New Orleans started off well, but they kind of fell apart. But you can see the nice little winning streak they had going on from week 10 all the way down to week 15. But they only lost one of what their last 7 or 8 games. So they're a hot team. They're in the playoffs. They got the victory. So this is going to be it. So hopefully we can get a victory. Hopefully we can take this Lions team to the Super Bowl and get them a championship. That is the goal here. That was the goal why we took this Lions team in this franchise. They have yet to even make the playoffs. Even we missed it the first year. So this will be the first time this Lions team, 6 seasons in, we even see some playoff football. So I hope you Lions fans out there watching this are ready to watch some Lions football. I know it's not a real thing, but still. it can give you some hope. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. If you could please leave a like and comment and subscribe, that would be awesome. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.